another video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the weekly updates as well as the 2 new penny lists for the week. Alright, so we have 2 new updates on markdowns that are going to be occurring in our Dollar General stores starting on Tuesday, June the 14th, as well as 2 new lists of items that are set to penny out in our Dollar General stores. So as you guys see by the first memo here, starting on Tuesday, June the 14th, all of the remaining inventory of the Purple Dot Home merchandise will be marking down to 50% off. These items are currently at 25% off, and they have been included in throughout the clearance event weekend where you can purchase these items at an additional 50% off. There are tons of items that are included in with the Purple Dot Home category. I do have pictures of some of those items. They're like some beach themed type items. Alright, so there were the images of the Purple Dot Home items. Those will be marking down to 50% off starting on Tuesday, June the 14th. You guys may have purchased some of these items throughout the clearance event weekend. I personally did not purchase any of the Purple Dot Home items through the clearance event weekend just because the price wasn't low enough, in my opinion, to purchase them, with them only being 25% off and then receiving the additional 50% off. And I do want to wait until these items mark down a little further before I start purchasing them, or even possibly waiting on these items to penny out. Keep in mind, of course, if we purchase all of the items while they're on clearance or during a clearance event weekend, while they are continuously marking down, when the items penny out, there won't be any items left for purchase when the items do actually penny out. So always keep that in mind with any of these seasonal merchandise. Alright, and then next up on the new markdowns for the week starting on Tuesday, June the 14th, any of the remaining Memorial Day flowers will be marking down to 90% off. Again, those have been on clearance. I believe they are currently at 50% off, and they have been included in with the clearance event weekend at an additional 50% off. I, however, have seen tons of those Memorial Day flowers still available for purchase in the Dollar General stores near me, so I'm assuming a lot of people weren't really buying those throughout the clearance event weekend, which is a good thing because these items are going to be marking down to 90% off starting on Tuesday, June the 14th, which means that more than likely the Memorial Day flowers will be pennying out the following Tuesday, so you guys just keep that in mind. Alright, so these are the only 2 updates on markdowns that are going to be occurring in our Dollar General stores for the week starting on Tuesday, June the 14th. Now let's move on to the new penny list for the week. Alright, and now for the new penny list information for Tuesday, June the 14th. We have 2 new penny lists for the week starting on Tuesday, June the 14th. The first memo here doesn't state the exact information or items that are going to be pennying out in our Dollar General stores. The memo just simply states to complete the product recovery process of all of the remaining inventory listed in the attachment. I do have that attachment available for you all. I have gave you guys the list of these items in previous videos, but I am going to give you guys the new attachment list as well. Even though I have already previously gave you guys this list, I have also provided images of these items. So starting on Tuesday, June the 14th, if you haven't figured it out by now, the Brown Dot Home items will be pennying out in our Dollar General stores. Those went to 90% off last Tuesday, which was a little weird, a little wonky with that markdown. I don't know exactly what happened, but on Tuesday, when the items were set to mark down to 90% off, most stores were still ringing up at 70% off. However, once the clearance event took place or kicked off on Friday, June the 10th, all of the items that were included in with the Brown Dot or Fall and Winter Home category were ringing up at 90% off plus the additional 50% off. So for some reason, the 90% off markdown did not take place on Tuesday as it should have, though there were some stores that were going on and marking the items down to 90% off, though those items were also included in with the clearance event weekend. All right, so like I said, these are the fall and winter home items, also known as the brown dot home items that are on the penny list memo for the week starting on Tuesday, June the 14th. And here is the list that was included in with the exact penny list memo. They decided to do it in a 2-column format, I guess, to possibly get all of the items on and use less paper, whatever the reason is. So I am going to give you guys this list so that you will have it available. You guys, please feel free to screenshot this list. I also have pictures of most of these items. I told you all I did take the time to type in the UPC code for almost all of these items and get images for you all. The majority of the items that are on the list are blankets or throws, so keep that in mind. There seems like there are tons and tons of different items, but the majority of them are blankets. Do not get overwhelmed looking over the list, because it is very overwhelming if you don't know what you're looking for, because the majority of these items are blankets or throws. All right, and then here is the second page of the items that are included in with the fall and winter home category. Like I said, please feel free to screenshot this list if you haven't already got the information. Like I said, I gave this in previous videos, but please feel free to screenshot this so that you will have that list readily available. Of course, you guys should know what to look for as far as the brown dot items, but there are a few items on the list that do not have dots on them, like the appliance items do not have dots on them. All right, so there was the list and images of the fall and winter home items that are set to penny out in our Dollar General stores starting on Tuesday, June the 14th. Now let's talk over the second penny list memo that we have available for the week. Starting on Tuesday, June the 14th, we have 6 new food items that are set to penny out in our Dollar General stores. You guys may have seen some of these items in your store's clearance section while you were out and about shopping the Dollar General additional 50% off clearance event that we had going on this weekend. So first up, we have the Smart and Simple Original Mayo. This is a 15-ounce bottle. Also have the UPC code available for that item. Then we have the Peter Pan Natural Creamy Peanut Butter 16.3-ounce bottle, as well as the UPC code available for that item. We also have a Clover Valley Kettle Popcorn 3-count. This was an item that was located in the dollar grocery section. However, this item has been discontinued in our Dollar General stores and should be located in your store's last chance clearance section or wherever your store has their clearance merchandise. I do want to, however, point out with the popcorn and the next item that we have on the list, the Nestle Cocoa Mix with Marshmallows 6-count. The images that I have for you all are the images that were provided on the Dollar General couponing app. However, I have noticed that the items may vary in the packaging whenever you're out and about shopping, because the image I have for the kettle popcorn, I believe the boxes that I seen in the clearance section in the stores near me while I was out and about shopping over the clearance event weekend were blue boxes, whereas the picture that you all are going to see is a little bit different. So just keep in mind that the packaging may be different for some of these items. However, the UPC code should match up. Always be sure to price check any of these items to make sure that you do have the correct items before taking them to the register for purchase. And also the Nestle Cocoa Mix with Marshmallows. The image that I have for you all has like a pink label on the front of the box, and I believe the boxes were just solid blue with a little cup of cocoa with the marshmallows on the top. So just keep that in mind. But these are the images that were provided on the Dollar General couponing app, so that is why I included them in the video for you all. And then next up, we have a Clover Valley fruit cup that has pineapples in it. This was also in the dollar grocery section. And if you guys see this number right here, that is included in on the store brand items like the Smart and Simple item here, the Clover Valley popcorn, or the fruit cup that we have provided there. Those are item numbers that are on the items directly above the barcode. So that can also be a way to determine if you have the correct item. If you can't match up the UPC code or price check the items in the store, you can match up that item code right there. It is located directly above the barcode, and that will let you know if you have the correct item. And then the last item on the list is a Kraft Spaghetti Tangy 8-ounce box. This was also located in the dollar grocery section, but these items have been discontinued and should be located in your store's last chance clearance section. Alright guys, so that is all that I have for you today. We just had the 2 new updates on markdowns that are going to be occurring in our Dollar General stores starting on Tuesday, June the 14th, with the Purple Dot Home items marking down to 50% off, as well as the Memorial Day flowers marking down to 90% off. We have one huge list of items that are set to penny out in our Dollar General stores with the fall and winter home items, also known as Brown Dot Home items. And we have the 6 items on the food list here that are set to penny out in our Dollar General stores. Also keep in mind that if any of these food items are past their expiration date, that the Dollar General stores can refuse to sell you those items, and that is usually the only instance that they can refuse to sell you penny items because the items are expired. So just keep that in mind. But as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.